Okay, finishing up this project, we're talking about credit cards in addition to loans and paying monthly balances. So looking back on your portion about savings account, remember your formula is A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. If you're not depositing regular amounts as well. So go ahead and calculate how much would be in there after 1 year, 2 year, and 5 years using that formula. Again, compounded monthly, so that's your N, and then you have your T, which is in years in this case. So go ahead and do that part yourself. But keep in mind that savings accounts never have interest rates that are really all that high. They're usually like, less than 5%, if even that. But credit cards do. And so if you think about purchasing something for $1,000, like a sofa, and paying with it for a credit card, if it has a 19% interest rate, how much are you going to owe after 5 years? And so look back at what you just calculated for 5 years in a savings account, and that's how much you would actually owe on your credit card if you just let it sit there and accrue interest. Okay, so this isn't entirely accurate because you'll be making payments. So it doesn't work exactly like saving interest or other types of loan interest, but you'll still end up paying more than your original item cost if you don't pay off your balance every month. Okay, so credit card companies make their money by the extra that you pay. The way credit cards get you is that they only require you to make minimum payments each month, and if that is all you pay, then it can take years to pay off your balance. So here's how it works. If you get that $1,000 sofa, as we talked about in the previous problem, and you bought it with a credit card at a 19% interest rate, to calculate the minimum monthly payment, the credit card company will multiply the balance by the interest rate divided by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. So your minimum monthly payment would be 1,000 times your interest rate divided by 12. So about $1,583 a month. Okay. They'll round that up and give you a minimum monthly payment of about $20, most likely. You'll find that they're sometimes even numbers. So after the first month, you owe $1,015.80, and you make a $20 payment. And so we subtract that. And we still owe $995.80. But that's even higher because we still now owe interest on that. So we have to take that and multiply it. And we actually owe, so our next bill will say that we owe $1,011 and like 57 cents. Okay. And so we make that $20 payment on that. and we still will then owe $991.57. But then there's interest on that, and that just keeps continuing. So you make that monthly payment, but your balance increased due to interest. Sorry, I got ahead of myself here. So we actually owe $1011.57. And after that, you make a monthly payment. It's only down to $991.57 if you take away that $20. And again, that would accrue interest. So you can see how making the minimum payment is only taking a few dollars off your initial amount, and that initial amount is higher than what you wanted to begin with, because most of it is going to go to pay the interest. At this rate, it would take 8.32 years to pay off that $1,000 sofa. If you pay $20 a month for 8.32 years, how much do you end up paying for the sofa in general? So just take 20 times 8.32. Times 12 for how many months there are in each of those years. And we end up paying almost $2,000, so almost double the price by just making minimum payments. Right, so you have to be really careful of that kind of stuff when you're looking at interest rates and what you're going to pay per month. So go ahead and Google a credit card calculator online and try to figure out the following. So you can just use anyone you want. This Finance Freak link doesn't work, but I just looked up online credit card calculator and found one. So if you paid $50 a month at that 19% interest rate on the $1,000, how long will it take you to pay it off? And then how long would it take if you paid $100 a month? Credit card debt is the worst possible kind of debt you can have, because then they charge extra fees if you're late on paying something, and it's not a fixed rate, so the credit card company can raise your interest rate without even telling you. So it can also affect your credit card score. Often though, we need some sort of credit card or loan to get things like a house or a car, and it helps us build our credit as long as we pay things on time. So, according to Finance Freaks, the 3 main rules for credit cards are: if you can eat, drink, or wear it, don't put it on a card. If you can pay for it by the end of the month when the bill comes, you don't need it now. If you can't pay for it, excuse me, if it's an emergency or an investment in your future, then it's a good time to use your credit card. So your car breaks down and you need a new computer for school or work. You need a car to get to and from work. Something that you're going to be able to use. Then go ahead and charge it. Just be careful. All right, so go ahead and wrap up this project and save it for me and send it my way. Have a good day.